So first, let me fix our agenda. So what we are going to be discussed for today. So let us fix our agenda. So today, we're going to be discussing about what is AWS. We're going to be discussing about what is AWS. So what is AWS? We are going to be understand today. By end of the session, we can understand what is the difference between DevOps versus AWS. By end of the session, we can conclude. So this is the second demo session. In yesterday we understood what is DevOps. What is DevOps? We understood in the last session. Today our focus is on AWS. By end we are going to be conclude what is the difference between DevOps and AWS. Overall missed last session. Go to the YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube. Please go for DURGASOFT channel. Go to the DURGASOFT channel. In DURGASOFT channel, go to the playlist. In the playlist, you can able to see DevOps with AWS. In DURGASOFT YouTube channel, DevOps with AWS by Mr. Maha. If you open this in the playlist, first demo you can able to hear this. Today the second demo also uploaded. Tomorrow is the third demo also will be uploaded in the playlist. So whoever attend, whoever missed, please revise one more time. Okay, fine. Anyway, so before understanding AWS, and we're going to be describe one more time what is the DevOps within 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to be discussing one more time what is DevOps one more time 40 because of new few students are there. That's what. So let them benefit. So we're going to be discuss one more time what is DevOps. Then we're going to be understand what is AWS and what is the difference between DevOps and AWS. We are going to be discussing for today. And first we're going to be start with what? DevOps. So before starting the DevOps, we're going to be asking, so totally three questions. So before that, let me introduce myself, maybe a few students. My name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of experience in IT. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I shifted as a DevOps engineer. From last 5 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer as well as cloud, AWS and Azure also. This is exactly my profile. So before starting, I'm going to be asking you 3 questions. And what are the first question? What is an application? The second question is what? What is a server? Third question is what? SDLC. What is an application? Anybody help me? Application is equal to website. Application is equal to website like a Flipkart or Amazon, Redbus, Hotstar, or Book My Show, Prime Video, Netflix. These are all we calling as what? Applications only. What is an application? Anybody help me? The working software, which is written any programming like Java, .NET, Python. We are calling as what? Application. That application we are going to be placing on hundreds of servers. We are going to be placing on hundreds of servers. After successfully placing on hundreds of servers, we can able to access over internet as a website. After successfully develop a software by using Java, .NET, the software we're going to be placing on hundreds of servers. Then there itself we are going to be accessing as a website, like example Flipkart. Redbus, whatever may be. But if you want to develop, if you want to produce a business, for a business, if you want to develop a website, we have to follow SDLC. What is an SDLC? Software Development Lifecycle. Software Development Lifecycle. In this SDLC, we have several stages and several phases. In this, we have analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. If you want to do any business, like for example, I have a business called a travel business, example, a travel business. To do business in internet, definitely we require a website or not, tell me. Yes. So it is a Redbus kind of business. I don't have a website, but I want it. So how exactly we can able to guys, please? First, we are going to be gathering information. Means what? Analysis is nothing but what? Gathering information from the client. How exactly this business, what is the login page, what is the registration page, how exactly the payment, what is exactly this business model, and each and everything we are going to be gathering from the client, who is a business owner, which you are calling as a client. From the business owner, we are going to be gathering information. Based on the information, we will be plan. We will do plan. So plan is nothing but what? Design. According to the plan, our developers will write lines of code by using Java, .NET, Python, or anything that we are calling as what? Software. So after analysis, so it will be design, means plan. According to the plan, our developers will implement the software. Whether the software is in working condition or not, our testers will be verified. Once if it is verified, we are going to be placing on hundreds of servers that we are calling as what? Deploy. That we are calling as what? Deploy. So once if you are placing our applications on hundreds of servers, we are going to be accessing as what? Website. That's it? No. Whether it is website is working or not, we are going to be monitor and maintenance. These are all the stages we are calling as what? SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle. By using SDLC, we can able to produce a website, means a software. We are going to be placing on server side. We are going to be accessing as a Redbus kind of applications. That is the whole story. In this SDLC, and each and every employee is a part of this. Each and every IT employee, part of this diagram, maybe developers, testers, or DB administrators, DevOps engineers, AWS admin, Linux administrators. We're all part of this diagram. We're all together. We are going to be produce and deliver a working software to do business in internet that we are calling as a website. Clear all of you what is an SDLC? So I think so we understood very clearly what is an application, what is a server, what is an SDLC. We understood very clearly. Understood. But on top of this SDLC, we are going to be implement our DevOps process. On top of SDLC, we are going to be implementing our DevOps process. So DevOps is nothing but what? First DEV, first three letters. DEV is nothing but what? Software development. So second three letters, OPS, OPS, OPS. We calling as what? Operation. The combination of software development plus operation, we are calling as what? DevOps. That means, so we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. Means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with operations, means production. But to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated process. Just we are going to be implementing an automated process, which you are calling as what? DevOps process. Tell me, what is DevOps? Please, anybody help me?
It's a process methodology.
DevOps is nothing but what? Is a technology like Java, .NET, Python?
No.
It is not a technology. It is a process. It is a process. We are going to be implementing from dev environment to production environment. Usually, so developers are keep on writing lines of code in dev environment, their laptops. They keep on writing the lines of code which you are calling as what? Software. Yes or no? Yes, the software we are going to be delivering into where? Into production servers. So while delivering working software from dev environment to production servers, we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps process. While implementing this DevOps process, make sure whether you are going to be delivering the working software within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, is nothing but what? DevOps process. Guys, please let me repeat this point one more time. What is DevOps? DevOps is a process. Which process? An automated process. While implementing an automated process from dev environment to production environment, make sure whether you are delivering working software which is written by developers within a shortest time or not, with a high quality or not, with a low cost or not, is nothing but what? DevOps process. But after getting into the company, when you're stepping into the company, so what is the major goal, guys, please? We are going to be replacing with complex pipeline with transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. So the complex pipeline which you are calling as what? SDLC. The transparent pipeline we are calling as what? DevOps process. Sir, why we are calling SDLC is a complex? Because of it is a manual process. Everything is a manual, from analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance. It is a manual process. It is a manual process. Due to the manual process, if you got any issue in the middle, any problem, it is very difficult. For identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. Why? Because if it is a manual process. Because if it is a manual process. To understand this, so I'll give a good example. It is a water pipeline underground. It is a water pipeline in this underground. Somewhere else it is a blockage. It is not a leakage, it is a blockage. So how difficult to identify this problem? How difficult, guys, please? It is very difficult or not?
Yes.
So experts are required. That means we need to pay more salary, increase in the cost. Even after paying also, it will take a lot of delay. After identifying the problem also, it will replace. We fix the bug, replacing with this new pipe. So it will take a long time. The same way, our SDLC process also. But what we're expecting, guys, please, we're expecting a transparent pipeline. The same pipeline, it is a transparent with an automated. Due to the transparent, if any blockage, any leakage, any blockage or any bug in the middle of this pipe, so one look itself can able to come to know where is the block or not. Because if it is a transparent, because if it is an automation. And as soon as possible, we can able to give the solution for this. Same way, our DevOps process also transparent and automated process. While we delivering working software, after writing the lines of code, After writing the lines of code, that code we are calling as a software. The software will going to be, while delivering working software, if you got any issue, any problem in the middle, so by one look itself, we can able to identify. As soon as possible, we can able to resolve. So that is the reason we are going to be replacing with what? Complex pipeline with transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. The actual DevOps transparent pipeline look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, so we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, our roles and responsibilities start from where? Coding. Ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of dev environment, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operation. But to be frankly, we are not a part of planning. We are not doing any planning. BA, business analyst, is responsible to planning. And moreover, we are part of dev environment, but we are not writing any lines of code by using any programming. Java.NET, we are not using. And moreover, we are not writing any test cases like a Selenium test cases, an automation test case, we are not writing. Sir, what exactly we are going to be? We are going to be implementing an automated, a transparent pipeline from dev environment to production environment. This is exactly our priority, our goal. While implementing this DevOps process, an automated, a transparent pipeline, make sure whether you are going to be delivering within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate. What we're delivering in the working software is nothing but what? DevOps process. For implementing this DevOps process, we are going to be learning some tool stack. Which are all the tool stack, guys, please? So let it be listed down. Which are all the tool stack we're going to be learning, guys, please? Yeah, so Git we are going to be learning. Maven we are going to be learning. Jenkins we are going to be learning. JFrog we are going to be learning. SonarQube we are going to be learning. And Ansible we are going to be learning. Chef we are going to be learning. AWS, complete AWS. It will take 6 weeks more than. AWS we are going to be learning. Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Nagios, and Elk and Terraform. So these are all the tools we are going to be using for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline. Got it? By using Git. It is a version control. By using Maven build tool. By using Jenkins. Jenkins is an automation tool. And JFrog is a release. And SonarQube. By helping of these are all the tools. Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube. We are going to be implementing CI/CD process. Continuous integration, continuous delivery means after successful written the code by developer, that code we are going to be maintained by who? DevOps engineer. Who is written by? Please tell me. Developer. Maintaining by who? DevOps engineer. So after maintaining, where you are maintaining, guys, please? In Git itself. We are going to be an execute build by using what? Maven. But how many developers keep on writing from morning to evening? N. The N number of developers code we need to integrate continuously or manually? Continuously. Because of manually, not possible. So continuously developers are writing from morning to evening. That is the reason we are integrating continuously also. That's what we're calling as what? CI, continuous integrating all developer source code by helping of Jenkins, by helping of Git, Maven. So once if it is integrated, we are going to be verifying by executing our test cases. It is an automatically execute. This test case is also automatically executed. Once if it is in execute automatically, we are going to be delivering. We're going to be delivering continuously, delivering into a release. Release is nothing but what? JFrog. Understood very clearly. So after successfully delivering, we are going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of services. These hundreds of servers we can able to automate by helping of configuration management. So what is the configuration management? So these hundreds of servers automatically creating files, automatically installing softwares, automatically creating users. So on a hundreds of servers, we are going to be replacing with a manual configuration process with an automated process. But this configuration management supported by Ansible and Chef. We're going to be learning complete Ansible, complete Chef. But from where exactly we can able to get these hundreds of servers? Maybe physically, from physical environment or virtual environment, or moreover cloud. Which cloud? AWS. By using AWS, we are going to be getting hundreds of servers. On top of these hundreds of servers, we are placing our applications. On top of these hundreds of cloud servers, we're placing our application. We're going to be accessing as a website. Not only deploying our applications on, cloud servers, we can able to place down Docker containers also. What is a Docker container? What is a Docker container? Docker container is just for placing our websites. If anybody asks you what is a Docker container, what is the answer, please? Easily placing our applications with less cost, with high performance. With less cost, with high performance, please. Then better example, please. A normal container. How exactly this containers works? This container. The same way our Docker containers also works. Same. But this container is in exactly what? For transporting seafood. But our container is for what? Transporting our applications, means website zone. But these containers can manage by whom? Shipper. How exactly these are all containers managing by the ship. The same way, all my Docker containers can manage by whom? Kubernetes. Clear, all of you. And we are going to be creating a virtual machines in your laptop also by using Vagrant. We're going to be learning Nagios for monitoring our servers, whether it is server is up and run, what is the CPU load, what are the RAM size, what are the exactly server is. We can able to monitor our physical things. And we're going to be learning ELK, Elastic Logstash Kibana. Elastic Logstash Kibana. By helping of ELK, we can able to monitor our applications in the background. So internally, the logs are generating or not. Those logs will be monitored. How exactly this application is performance, good or bad, slow or speed, we can monitor. And we are going to be learning Terraform. Terraform is a cross-cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create a servers in any cloud, either Azure or Google or AWS. It is a cross-cloud platform. So these are all the tools we are going to be learning for what? Implementing our DevOps process. Yeah, please help me. Please help me for today. What is an application? Standard answer is what? Application is equal to website. Very simple answer. What is an application? Application is equal to website. What is an application? The working software, which is written any programming, Java, .NET, Python, we're calling as what? Application. But if you want to maintain this application, if you want to maintain, if you want to deploy, if you want to maintain, if you want to deploy, if you want to place an application, we require a infrastructure. Infrastructure, please. Infrastructure and infrastructure. Sir, what is infrastructure? Strange, Gadu. Please help me. Have you heard about this word in dictionaries? If you open the dictionary, what is the meaning? What is infrastructure? Nothing. For example, I want to conduct this DevOps class. What kind of infrastructure we require? Definitely computer, laptop, TV, chairs, AC, internet connectivity, lights, my water bottle. So each and everything is required. So for conducting DevOps classes, what kind of infrastructure required? Same way, for maintaining our application, for deploying our application, what kind of infrastructure is required? That is the question. Understood very clearly where we are, what we discussed. We required majorly servers. Definitely servers are required. Then what next? Definitely network is required. Without network, there is no servers at first. First place should be network. Second place should be servers. Even so, without network, can able to conduct my online sessions. Without network, can able to use mobile. Please think about it. Without network, there is no laptop first. That means without network, there is no server. Then, so what are the next, please? Databases. Like MySQL databases, Oracle databases, you know very well, some idea. And storage. And extra. And so many. But these are all the major infrastructure is required to deploy, means to maintain our applications. Our applications. Excellent. But how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure, please? Anybody? I think we discussed so many times, you know. How many ways to get infrastructure? 3 ways. So we are going to be getting a physical environment. We are going to be getting from physical environment or virtual environment or cloud. Looks, these two are same. These two are virtual machine zone. If you talk about servers, both are same. But if you talk about environment, different. Okay, don't be confused. As of right now, we're going to be getting 3 ways. What are the first way? Physically. Second way, virtually. Third way, cloud. That's it. As we understand for today. Tomorrow we'll discuss deeper. But what is the cloud? What is the cloud?
It's just a moment. We don't know where it is.
What is the cloud as of right now? And to be specifically, what is the cloud computing, please? Have you heard about this word? What is the cloud computing? So first of all, please divide these 2 words. What is the cloud? What is the compute? Please tell me. So what is the compute, please, at least? Compute means, what is the computer? Huh? So the computer power like RAM, CPU, motherboard, these are all together we calling as a computer power. That's what we calling as a computer. The laptop or a desktop, we have a computing power. That's what we calling as a computer. Compute power is nothing but what? RAM plus CPU plus motherboard plus whatever the hardware in your system, in your laptop or motherboard. Sorry, in your desktop, whatever may be. We are calling as what? Computing power. But what is the cloud? Please. Huh? The cloud is nothing but internet. So tell me, what is the cloud computing right now? I'll repeat. My question is very specifically. I'm asking, what is a cloud computing? So please listen very carefully. I'm explaining. If we can able to access, remote placed resources over internet from your laptop is nothing but a cloud computing. Understood? Nothing. Don't know. So what is the cloud computing, please? What is the cloud computing? If you can able to access remote placed resources over internet from a laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. First, let us understand what is a data center. What is a data center? The huge computing power. Use computing power like CPU, motherboard, what we have in the laptop, what we have in the desktop. The use computing power, keeping in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. I'll repeat. Huge computing power in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as what? Data center. These data centers are located in different locations, like in US, in Singapore, in Mumbai, in Hyderabad also we have. Globally, these data centers are expanded. These data centers are globally expanded. It is a tangible things, touchable things. We can see, we can touch, we can feel, we can see, like your building, like our classroom, like your metronome building. Understood? We can see, but these data centers are located geographically in different locations like US and Singapore, in UK, and throughout the globe. Understood very clearly. From these data centers, if we can able to access a server, if you can able to access from these data centers over internet from your laptop is nothing but a cloud. Understood very clearly? What is the cloud? What is the cloud computing? So remote placed resources means in Singapore, in US, in Mumbai, having these data centers. From these data centers, if we can able to access server, network, storage, databases over internet from your laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. One question rises here, sir, we are accessing TeamViewer, sir, any desk. Have you heard about this TeamViewer? TeamViewer, any desk, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you are when you are practicing in your degree, maybe BTech. So you can able to access one laptop, another laptop. You try that one Windows machine, another Windows machine. Is it a cloud? No. But what is the difference? But that and this, you are accessing only software level only. In operating system level, you are accessing, but I'm talking about hardware level. What I'm trying to tell you, please, if you can able to access other laptop RAM from your laptop is nothing but a cloud. Will you? If you, that is a cloud. Understood very clearly. No confusion, okay? So the physical which you have in remote place resources like a computing power or a network or a storage or a database, if you control or access over internet from your laptop is nothing but a cloud computing. Any cloud is a rental based, pay as a service only. Any cloud, either Azure or AWS or Google, all cloud providers are providing only rental based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying any server. Sorry, we are not buying server, guys. Please, we are going to be taking a rental service. Rental infrastructure. By using cloud, we are going to be getting rental infrastructure. For your understanding, which is easy for you, build the news and select the news. Always select the news. Always select the news, please. Same way, buying server is difficult or rental server is easy. Which is easy for you, buying server or rental server? Understood very clearly what I'm trying to tell you. And another way, so buying car easy or rental car? Rental car only. So I'll discuss with you one scenario, please, one example. Please answer to me. I want to go to railway station by car. I want to go to railway station from a home by car only. I have two options. First one is buying car, then go to the railway station. Second one is what? Rental car, go to the railway station. Just for reaching a railway station, is required to buying a car. Just book a Walla cab. Within 10 minutes, the car is available at your doorstep. Getting into the car, reach the railway station, what are the tariff you can pay? Your purpose is fulfill or not, tell me. So we are thinking about not luxury, we're thinking about whether your purpose is resolved or not. If you want to buy a car, we need to spend minimum 10 lakhs. Minimum. Driver is required if you don't know driving. RC is required, pollution check, insurance copy. We need to follow all the rules and regulations while driving also. Okay, and moreover, maintenance monthly. Maybe driver salary, go to the service center, washing, everything. But if you book a Walla cab, very easy. What are the tariff? 300 rupees, 400 rupees you need to pay. Then rest. Then after that, don't worry about the car. Don't worry about license. Don't worry about driver. Don't worry about insurance copy. Same way, for getting infrastructure, for deploying our application, maintaining our application, we're going to be taking a rental infrastructure instead of buying infrastructure. If you want to buy a server, what will happen? Where you can able to keep the server and in the air? No. We need to keep in the room. We need to keep in the room. Who will pay the rent for every month? It is not like your home or a office. It will heavy. The rents are heavy. And you need to pay current bill every month. We need to pay employee salaries. Lot of headache. That is the reason. So nowadays, who want to do business internet, those people are looking for what? Rental based infrastructure. Easily, they can able to get infrastructure from cloud. So why we are moving into the cloud? I hope you people are understand very clearly. Understood? Yeah, any cloud has to follow these rules. Any cloud has to follow these rules. But which cloud we're going to be discussing, guys, please? AWS, Amazon Web Services. We're going to be discussing in this Amazon Web Services. In Amazon Web Services, we're going to be discussing totally 4 modules again. 4 modules, not services. And each and every module, we have a hell lot of services. I given already document. I given already syllabus content in yesterday class. Please go through that. So which are all the topics I'm going to be covering in each and every module. So what are the first module, guys, please? VPC. What are the VPC? VPC is nothing but what? Network. What is EC2? Is nothing but what? Server. RDS is nothing but what? Database. S3 is nothing but what? Storage. S3 is nothing but what? Storage, please. S3 is nothing but what? Storage. So what I said, please, anybody help me? Please, anybody. VPC is nothing but what? Network. Yeah, please, next. EC2 is nothing but what? RD is nothing but what? Database, like MySQL, Oracle, whatever may be. S3 is nothing but what? Excellent. Yeah. So by helping of this infrastructure, which infrastructure? Cloud infrastructure. We're going to be deploying our application. We are going to be maintaining our applications. Very clear. So we're going to be getting cloud infrastructure for maintaining our application, for deploying our applications. Excellent. But let us deep diving into the what is the VPC, what is EC2, what is RDS, what is S3? Let us deep diving into that. First, let us understand what is the VPC. VPC is nothing but what? First, tell me. Simply, we can say network only. What is the single word? VPC is equal to network. Have you seen any network in your life? Without network, can able to use a mobile? No. Even somewhere else in our office, we have internet cable connecting with your laptop. Am I right or no? That is also network one. If you visit any office, we have the computers are connected with the physical wire, physical internet cables, and each and every computer. That is also network one. Understood very clearly? So, but here is what exactly isolated. Your office network is a private network or not? Can I able to access TCS or HCL laptops or computer from outside? No. That will be nothing but a private or not? That is an isolated or not? That is a fully security or not? It is fully security or not? Same way, a fully secure private network, we are going to be accessing over internet in a virtual form is nothing but VPC. What I said? A secure, isolated, private network. We are going to be accessing from cloud, from internet, over internet. In a virtual form is nothing but what? VPC. Clear? Okay. So AWS anybody can access, you and me, anybody can getting into the AWS. But VPC is very secure. We can be. How we can be accessing into the HCL, how we can be getting into the TCS, same way, we can't be getting into this VPC. Sorry, extremely sorry for this. This box is dedicated to the particular company, particular network, particular people. This areas belongs to them. Understood very clearly. So AWS, anybody can log in, but VPC, this is your network. This is my network. This is my friend's network. On a same place, we are going to be creating all offices networks like HCL, like TCS. Sorry. Understood. This is fully secure. But after creating a network, we are going to be creating a servers or not? Means servers, networks, whatever may be. So what is the server? How can able to create a server? By helping of EC2. EC2 means 1E. 1E, 2 Cs. That's what EC2. EC2. What is compute? Please, anybody help me? What is the computing power?
On the hardware assigned to whether we'll get
RAM, CPU, motherboard, we have a computing power, we have an idea at least in your mind, in your heart, whatever. But this computing power we're going to be accessing from where? Internet, through cloud. But in how exactly? In elastic form. In elastic form. What is the meaning of elastic, please? Expandable, stretchable, increasing, decreasing our infrastructure. It's not as a fixed one. It is not exactly stable, which you're asking yesterday the same. What is elastic, please? Increasing servers, decreasing servers based on our customer load, by using EC2. What is EC2? Elastic Cloud Compute. Elastic Cloud Compute. It is just like your computer, which are all the components available in your laptop. Same component server also. But your laptop using for only for home purpose, like dev environment, home purpose, practicing a DevOps and Java, whatever. But server is not like that. Server is for deploying our application. It has to up and run continuously 365 days, 24 hours. So let us understand with a small example. We can understand a little bit deeper. So for example, I have a business, one more business, second business, not travel. So it's like a hot-sir kind of business. I want to host this. I want to declare application. I want to I want to place my application servers. How exactly? In cloud. I want to do this business in cloud. First, we need to what exactly we require? Please tell me. First, we need to deploy. First, we need to create network. First, we need to create what? Network. Understood very clearly? First, we are going to be establishing network. Inside a network, we are going to be creating what? Server. On top of server, we are going to be placing our hardware application, which is written by developers, you know, the lines of code, the software. We're going to be placing on where exactly? Hardware. Hardware application we're going to be placing on server side. Once if it is placed, we're going to be accessing from anywhere in the world. How we are accessing this? We're accessing from anywhere in the world. Excellent, Gado. But what about customer information? Where exactly we can able to maintain username, password, phone number, email address. We are going to be hold with database. RDS. Excellent or not? But one more question is pending here. So by using hardware, what exactly we can? Please tell me. So web series is subscribing your videos, maybe Hollywood movies, Telugu, Tamil, whatever maybe, Hindi. But my question is, so if you go for any Hollywood movie, Disney kind of Blu-ray printed, it is more than 3 GB. Can able to hold this 3 GB of video file in your database? Answer is no. But how? We can be hold these videos, the larger files in databases. But where we can able to hold?
Storage.
S3. We're going to be hold a larger kind of data. We are going to be hold with what? S3. The S3 is like your Google Drive. We can upload, we can download any kind of format, any kind of file like Excel, videos, audios, PDF, any kind of image, any kind of file we can able to uploading into the S3 bucket. We can download from anywhere in the world through internet. How exactly your Google Drive works, same way our S3 bucket also. How exactly your Google Drive works, same way our S3 bucket also. Even this PPT is presenting from Google Drive itself. How exactly this PPT, the same way S3 bucket also. If you are seeing this PPT, that means you are going to be working with S3 bucket also. Same way. How exactly this PPT presentation, same way our Google S3 bucket also works. We will do practically, don't worry. Fine. So these are all the modules we are going to be discussing. So what are the first one, please? Network. Second, servers, databases, and storage. So by using AWS, what we can able to do? Please tell me. Anybody help me? For maintaining our application, for deploying our application, we required what? Infrastructure. This infrastructure we are going to be getting from where exactly? AWS. After getting infrastructure from AWS, we are going to be doing what exactly? After getting infrastructure from AWS, what we will do? Deploy our applications on hundreds of cloud service. By using DevOps process. That's it. So what is the difference between AWS and DevOps? Anybody help me? What is the difference between DevOps and AWS? By using AWS, we can get infrastructure only. But on top of, we're going to be deploying our application. We need to install the software. We need to implement an automated process by helping of what? DevOps. Getting infrastructure from where? AWS. On top of AWS infrastructure, we're going to be deploying our application by using DevOps process. While implementing DevOps process, which are all the tools we're going to be using? These are all the tools type. I hope you understood what is in AWS, what is a DevOps. That's what we're going to be learning both, not in the single. Got it? It's very clear, please. For more clarification, I'll give you two examples. So you want to learn ABC, sir. A, then what? B, then what? C. So A is equal to Linux. B is equal to AWS. C is equal to DevOps. If you want to learn DevOps, you have to learn A and B. Yes or no? Directly we can able to learn C.
No.
Are we writing anything C like directly? No. First we need to write down A, then B, then C. That's what we are going to be covering. Linux plus DevOps, AWS plus DevOps. If you want to stop in Linux, yeah, go ahead and with the Linux into the getting into the job. Linux plus AWS, yeah, you can shoot for that. Linux plus AWS for DevOps. This course for these profiles. You can choose after completion of as a AWS engineer as well as DevOps engineer also. And one more clarification. So better example. Remember after the session also, batsman is a DevOps engineer. Bowler is a AWS. Combination of these two only cricket. Okay. Please remember this at least. So AWS is, by using AWS, we can able to get a infrastructure. On top of infrastructure, we're going to be implementing DevOps, an automated process. This is an exactly for today's section. Nothing else is there. Yeah, fine. Excellent. So that is an exactly for today's session. So before close this session, not enough, not we have. Session is not completed yet. Some few new students we have. For them, let us revise our briefing about our course. Means overview of this course. So this course is complete. DevOps, 100% DevOps. Complete means 100% AWS. Just Linux basics and shell script. The combination of these four, we're going to be conducting the sessions. And total duration is what? 4.5 months plus. Plus is there, please remember. Linux basics I will be covered. Shell script I'm going to be covering, don't worry. No programming. Java, .NET, Python is not required. Even we are not writing any programming while you are learning this course. So laptop is required. So for your practice. So freshers can join in this course. Experienced candidate also can join in this course. Any graduate like BSc Computers, BTech, MTech, MBA, anybody can join in this course. If you join in this course, which are all the benefits, guys, please? Daily class recordings after payment, you will receive via Google Drive. Maybe tomorrow and day after tomorrow onwards, you're going to be receiving daily recordings also. From date of registration, you're going to be accessing up to 11 months. I'm going to be providing you resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live projects, 80% of soft material I will be providing with you. Our course starts with the very basic level, finish with an advanced level. And each and every session is a practically oriented session. We are going to be discussing with the theoretical explanation. So then we are going to be implementing practically. So what we are delivering in the class, the same thing you are going to be practicing in a laptop. If any doubt, any clarification, by using recording session, you can practice. Or else in the next session, you can able to clarify with me by talk, by chat, by sharing screen with your online students. And often anyway, you have a laptop. Yeah, after completion of the course, you will receive a certificate from our institute. So daily 1 hour session is more than enough. Monday to Saturday classes. Sometimes we have a Sundays also, monthly once. That I will be informing you prior to one day, don't worry. So you're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for full DevOps, full AWS, for daily recording sessions. So if you have any admin kind of questions related to fees or any kind of questions or paying fees, whatever may be, please call to this number or WhatsApp 9297 9297 77. If this number is busy, please call to this number. This is exactly my course content link. I'm going to be, so you can able to copy paste in any browser. You can able to access my course content list. So first one is course overview, you know very well, which I explained right now. Second, DevOps content. The third one is AWS content list. First one is what? DevOps content. It is totally around maybe 20 pages of DevOps content. 20 pages of DevOps content. It is around maybe 10 pages of AWS content. Please revise once after this session. So I'm going to be share this. I'm going to be share this information in chat box. So each and every student, online students, please be get it. Offline students, please be take a photo of this. Please, can you take a snap, please? Offline students, please. Okay, fine. So my part is completed. But do you have any questions, please? First, let me complete online student, then come to the offline. So please, online students, do you have any questions, please? So any questions, please, online students? Do you have any questions, please? I'm waiting for your questions for today's session. Unable to copy. So Ram, please. So can you able to take a photo of this, please? Can you take a snap, please? Or else, please call the admin. They will forward the link. Sairam. Is there any other questions, please, online students? I'm waiting for your questions, please. Okay, excellent. So do you have any questions for offline? Any questions, please?
Why is Sonarcube is required to like more testing is already done deployment or development? Why Sonarcube?
Yeah. So the question here is, listen very carefully. So testers are there, but why SonarCube? Why? SonarCube. SonarCube is a code level. It is analyzing Java code, whether developers are following standards or not. Yeah. But it is completely whether developers are following standards or not. The developer using right functions or not, SonarCube will be verified. Okay. But testers are verifying only functional level, whether it is application is working or not only. If you're providing a mobile number, instead of mobile number, it's a place of any character like ABC something. If it is that is a bug. Those kind of functional testers will verify. Testers don't know Java code first. If Java code analyze how exactly developer write, if testers are verified, tester can become a Java architect and YB is a tester. Clear or no? So developer code, if testers can analyze, that means tester can become a Java architect. YB continues a tester with less salary. So two are different. Look same but not same. Okay. SonarCube is working on the code level, but your testers are working on functional level in the front end. But SonarCube is in the back end, in the code level. Okay, fine. So we can't connect one to one if any doubt. Yeah, Prashant, you can talk to me also. If anybody want to talk to me, please raise the question. Please. You can ask me, please. You can talk to, please. Anybody want to talk to me, online students? If anybody want to talk to me, please. Yes, we can, Prashant. Please reply in the chat box. I can allow to unmute you, please. If it is unmute all of them at a time, we talk all at a time. So it is ugly. So the classes will not be continued. That is the reason unmute all. If anybody want to talk to me, please raise request in the chat box. Definitely unmute. We can talk each other. There is no problem, please, Prashant. Your question, please.
You explained about the software development lifecycle and the DevOps, which is at transfer. Right? So we can identify another. If we got another in a software development lifecycle, it's difficult to find to explain that, right? Given an example, like we have an Amazon system, where we got blocked. It's difficult to identify.
Normally.
Can you give me an example from the transport where DevOps transfer?
No.
How easily we can identify an bug or an issue?
No. So we're executing test cases, you know. So we're integrating test cases only. Okay. The written test cases by whom?
Yeah, testing.
Who's written test cases? Testers. If test cases fail means what? Test cases mean fail means what? The pipeline is breakout or not? Breakdown or not? Report back to the again developer automatics. Where mail communication, some system will be created. That developer has to fix the issue again. Again, it's integration. Again, test cases will be executed. We are not writing development, we are writing test cases.
But it's going to software development.
Definitely, we are part of all together. That means, you know, are we writing any development? Are we writing any test cases?
Yes, only
Integrating on. If any problem is occur, testers are responsible, developers are responsible. But so as a DevOps engineer, we need to make them to fix. Make them to fix.
Okay, it's not our job.
Not our job. Okay. So for example, we are making a movie. We given already example yesterday. Going to be direct. So actors are developers, testers are editors. But what is your job? Make them work. That's it. Make them all integrated. We need to implement a process. Then only movie will be fine and good movie. The same process here also. Got it very clearly. Okay. Fine. Got it? Fine. So for that only we are going to be spending 5 months. Understood. So what you are expecting today, you want to understand the complete scenario, but it is not happen. It is a demonstration only. So if you want to do practically, we need to spend a lot of time. We need to take more than 3 months. So what you're expecting in your mind, rising things, clarification. That is the reason we're spending more than 4.5 months. Okay, got it. Fine, thank you. Fine, and Prashant, please. So once look at yesterday demo once. It is a complete explanation of a DevOps process. Today is only so maybe 50% a cover, but yesterday demonstration is fully demonstration. So what exactly the pipeline, how exactly works, we integrated how exactly we discussed in the last session. Once revise the session, last session. Fine, Prashant, please. Prashant Naik, am I right? Yeah. So talk to me, Prashant.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, and please.
So the thing is like if like someone wants to prepare for AWS, like as you told that it will take almost 2 months for AWS course, right?
Yeah.
And am I audible?
Yeah, please continue. It is not audible. Please continue. Please, Prashant. Yeah, AWS will take 2 months.
And most of the companies are asking like Terraform. So, like,
sorry, Prashant, I'm extremely sorry. Here is not hearable. So can you ask me the same question in the chat box better, please? I'm extremely sorry. One thing, Prashant, please call the admin. They will arrange a conference call. I will clarify, please, by tomorrow. I'm extremely sorry, Prashant.
Yeah. Is it clear now, sir? So is it clear now?
Please.
Yeah. Like if I'm going for AWS, and currently most of the companies like they are asking AWS along with Terraform. So,
yeah.
Like when are we going to learn about Terraform?
Terraform also we are going to be learning, and yes, AWS. But, Terraform, yes.
Okay.
Prashant, yes.
And after that AWS things like are you going to like give us AWS interview questions?
Yeah, I will give interview questions. I think AWS is not, but AWS dump will be give. You can practice. Materials I will be providing. Don't worry. Soft copy will be providing, including AWS and as well as DevOps also.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.